Hello everyone, I'd like to show you my project, which is called Omniscience or Omniscience or however you like to pronounce it. Pretty much it's a personal knowledge management, like the usual links and stuff for types. Right now it's only for types, but in the future it will be for other formats too. You will see more about that later. It works by using an LSP and CLI. So for example, take a look here. I have a special reference. As you can see, it has this omni prefix. It will be treated by this template, which we will take a look at later. And basically, it's a special link. So this links to another document, which is the latch document, and specifically it links to the gated SR heading, and it has an alias which is gated SR latch. So this uses the type syntax for references, but I hijacked the function, and let's take a look at the. So we hijacked the function with a show statement. So if it doesn't have the omni prefix, we will skip it. If it does have the omni prefix, we read the database with a WASM plugin. We read the database and resolve the link, and we get its title and all the data, and we use the metadata feature from types so that the CLI later can read from it. So if I do GD, it works, so I can go from one page to another, and maybe you have noticed that the page changed here. This is a new Vim script that I'm using. It's not related to Omniscience, but I use it with Omniscience. And it's really nice because I like to work like this. So I have a big window here, and I use the scrolling window manager. And I can just go to the left and see whatever document I'm working on, and I don't even have to think about like managing like the tabs with what was it called, Tiny Mist. So this is really nice, and I can just go, for example, to this random page and it will update here. So it's nice that I always have like a preview if I need it, like to check if formatting is right and if it looks good. Currently, the links, they are resolved, so this knows like what page it's pointing to, although it doesn't point to the right PDF. It tries to go to the .type file, it should go to the PDF, but yeah, there are some rough edges. But yeah, the links are resolved properly. Omni is also a build system in a way for your nodes, so I can just go Omni build in my vault. It will compile all of my nodes. It takes a bit, but it will compile all of them and output PDFs and HTML. So if I go into Yazi, you can see build, and I have all my files compiled here. The repository, it's here. It's at codeberg.org/thesis/omniscience POC proof of concept. Why is it a proof of concept? Why is it archived? Because this is a old approach, and it was just like something quick that I threw together. This is the real way I want to do it, and I will have to build it again from scratch. It's inspired by the language server protocol, and also it has a LSP. And how it works is basically there are like your capabilities, both for your clients and your providers, which will be servers for LSP. And pretty much how it would work, like an example, would be your main CLI would ask a provider for the list nodes. It will give a list of all the nodes, and then it will try to compile them. So it will ask the correct provider that we have configured here. It will ask the correct provider to compile it, and the provider will compile it itself and output like some metadata and the links and everything. And then there could be, for example, a SSG provider, which is like a post process, It will take all your HTML fragments and make a nice website from them, similar to Quartz for Obsidian. So you have this nice web page with a graph here. So we build a database of nodes and links. Point of this is to have editor agnostic and format agnostic nodes. So the editor agnostic part is done by having LSP features, so that can be of course used in any editor that supports LSP, and format agnostic through the providers. So I can have, for example, my math notes in types and my I don't know, my daily notes in Obsidian, my tasks in orgs, whatever, whatever I like. So tell me what you think about this. And is this something that you would use? Like, or do you think this is too far? I understand that maybe it is pretty complex, but it's for a good, it's a good idea, I think, this kind of system. So you can write your notes without being bound to a specific editor. For example, Obsidian, I hate the GUI editor for Obsidian. I like writing everything in new Vim, so that's the point. And also, I would ask to suggest a name for the project because I don't like the current name. So that's it. Thank you for listening, and yeah, tell me what you think.